Hi folks, I'm John. I'm just going to show you how to refit a motor control board or MCB. You get your new MCB, obviously make sure the area is nice and clean and tidy, vacuum it out. First thing we're going to do is put a little bit of heat conductive paste on the bottom of the circuit board. I've already got some on here in preparation. I'll just show you how that goes. So you apply the paste and then get a spatula, and then with the spatula just spread the paste around. What this does, it creates a good, what we call a heat sink. In other words, as the circuit board gets hot, the paste allows the heat to dissipate nice and easily through to the frame of the machine. And if you can keep the electronics cool, then that means you're going to get the most life out of your circuit board. Okay, so let's just clean my fingers off. There we are. Then the circuit board can go back into place. So slide it into position. And line up the holes for the screws. So my circuit board's actually got 2 screws. So there's one here closest to us. Just going to pop that in, get that started, that's fine. Let's get the other screw. There it is. The other screw's a little bit tricky to get to, it's kind of down in the corner. I've left the screws deliberately loose at the moment so that I can just move the circuit board around to allow me to get the screws to locate. And then when they're both in, I can then tighten down. There we are, make sure that's nice and tight. And you can see the benefit of the heat paste because the gap between these 2 mating surfaces, they'll be now squeezed together. There'll be a bit of paste between, which allows good thermal conductivity. Okay, and then we can put our connections back in. So this is the point at which you've got a photograph, hopefully, and you'll be able to just refer to your photograph if it's not obvious where the connections go. Normally you find the wires tend to sit in the general area where they need to be connected. So be guided by where the wires are and refit them. Use your photograph to make sure you get them in the right places. Let's get my speed sensor back there. And I've got my motor, black goes to black. Sometimes the circuit board has got writing on to help you. Not all the time. There we are. And then finally check. Make sure that the circuit board is nice and secure. Have a good look around, make sure you've not got trapped wires. Make sure that you don't have any wires which are supposed to be connected, that they're not sort of floating around. And make sure you haven't got wires that are going to catch on sharp edges. And importantly, make sure your earths are all good and in place. And if you're happy with that, then you can put the power back on, ready to test.